Hey, Brett, I'm so excited. Corey Lee made his first opening day roster. I'm
No,
so
hold on,
excited to see.
Eric. No, he
Wait,
didn't. Eric, he is no. He's going to AAA. Corey Jolks, friend of the Locked On Astros, made the show. That's right, opening day roster. Justin Dearden, AAA. We'll talk about this and so much more. The moves that they're made. Cesar Salazar, it's an Astro. Let's talk about this from Cobos Q, baby.
Alvarez hits a high drive center field. Beer leans back. This game is turned upside down. There's the runner. Fly ball down the right field line. Tucker comes on. Kyle Tucker. This time they finish the job.
Hello and welcome to Locked On Astros, your daily Astros podcast. Here are your hosts, Eric the Man Heisman and Brett H-Town Wheelhouse Chansey.
we are Locked On Houston Astros, and we hope that you join us for a daily Locked On Astros podcast. My name is Eric Heisman. You can find me on Twitter at Eric Talk Stros. Find the show at Locked On Astros, your team every day. Brett, where can they find you at besides right behind me?
What's up? Yes, we are on early. I am at Cobos Q. You can find me at H-Town Wheelhouse on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me at Stros411 on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Always positive, always Stros. Eric's back in the background. What's up, Eric?
What's up? Yeah, this is exciting. We're going to this meaningless game today, but it's still going to be awesome to see what's going on. And we're going to talk a little bit about why Jordan Alvarez is hitting second. It's not for why we think it is. And we're going to talk about some of the roster moves today. Corey Lee, he's going down to AAA, but it's not because he didn't earn the job. It's because the Astros think a little bit high of him, and they want him to get some more playing time. And Cesar Salazar, he made some great throws yesterday in the game, and he's impressed the Astros all spring training. Did he make the roster? And who are the backup catchers? And so much more to discuss. And there's a surprise. I don't want to say Cinderella, but this guy is somebody the Astros fans been kind of hoping that he would make the roster, but he made roster. But here we are, opening day, a few days away, and now we get to talk about who's on the opening day roster. Unfortunately, we know Jose Altuve is not going to be on it, but Dana Brown officially came out today and said, look, yeah, we ain't going out there to get anybody else. Herrera is somebody that you mentioned in yesterday's podcast. I don't think the Astros are going to go outside of the organization to get it. What you got is Mauricio Dubon, and you got David Hensley. So I think that's what you got here.
Yeah, definitely. I like their picks because Dana Brown, let's just talk about the catcher situation. When I saw that Corey Lee was going to AAA, I was like, what? What did I hear? Cesar Salazar, and someone literally said, who the heck is that? So I had to tell someone real quick through a DM, look, Cesar Salazar he's actually a catcher that a lot of the minor league pitchers really have liked. And we talked to Joe Recker, we talked to Endersby, and they really like what Salazar offers. So this is what Dana Brown said. He is your true backup catcher. Corey Lee is your top-line prospect that hits with power. He needs more at-bats. You're going to waste his bats, and you're going to waste the experience he could be getting if he's sitting on the bench only playing every few days. And so it is one of those things where Cesar Salazar gets a chance to touch the big leagues. Corey Jolks gets to touch the big leagues. Local kid from Clearbrook High School, University of Houston, has been scrapping for 2 years in AAA, and he gets a much-deserved spot. And then Justin Dearden, you can talk about that here. He only had 20 at-bats in AAA last year, so or 20 games, whatever it was. It was a very small sample size. He needs to get more down there, but I like these moves.
I know, you kind of stole my thunder there. I was going to go with Cinderella and them thinking it would be Dearden, but it was Corey Jolks, and Corey Jolks deserved to do this. He was already on the 40-man roster, and the Astros wanted to give Corey Lee a lot more playing time. And so, yes, I've heard a lot of people on Twitter saying, no, he's proven all he can do in AAA. There's no reason for him to go back down and do that. It's not about him proving anything. He's already proven anything. If he's up here, Martin Maldonado is going to get most of the playing time. So you're looking at somebody who's literally going to be a backup catcher. Ask Christian Vasquez how that is, and it's hard to kind of maintain that hitting up there, especially if you're a rookie. So I think that if you're looking at Yainer Diaz, he's going to play some first base. He may play some left field. He may play all around the diamond. Maybe not all around diamond, but he'll play some other positions, maybe some DH as well. But we saw his bat pick up at the end of spring training. And once Michael Brantley kind of comes back and some of the Astros start getting healthy, we may see some of these guys kind of go back down. But Corey Joltz may be one of those guys, but it's good for him to kind of get that impact. He can play
Yes.
first base. He can play third base, I believe, right?
He can
as
play
well.
third base. Yeah. So look, he played center field at U of H, but he's kind of been more of a corner outfielder in the minor leagues. He can play third. He can play first. Look, Corey Joltz. I asked him, "You think you can get 40-40 this year?" He said, "Man, I would love to." And I was talking about in AAA. I didn't know that he would make it on the opening day roster. I figured at some point he would, but this is great news because, like I said, he has done so well in the last 2 years, AAA Sugarland. I absolutely love what he's done. I'm going to try to move away from the music a little bit here. A lot of background noise going on. But Corey Joltz is your quintessential hard worker, local kid. It's going to be a great story. And we really haven't had a local story for a long time since Jared Tolles and Brandon Backey came up. Tolles from Crosby, Backey from Galveston. So it'll be great to have a kid from the Bay Area, from our side of town, Corey Joltz out there, Clearbrook High School alumni, representing on the field. And I promise you, dude, when he gets his first hit, I'm going to go crazy. I don't know that it's going to be opening day, but he's going to get his first hit soon. I hope he goes yard. He hits for power, and he's going to steal a lot of bases.
I guess the question is who gets the starts as a backup catcher? Is it going to be Salazar? Is it going to be Diaz? I know that we definitely Salazar is the better defender. We saw that yesterday in action. He was throwing behind the runner at first base. He was throwing runners out at second base. And I think that he's definitely a pretty good defender. Pitchers have said that they like throwing to him. But he's also, I don't know how good he is offensively. I know he kind of showed some pop this spring training, but he opened the Astros' eyes. But they kind of envision him more as a backup. And so I think that's why he's on the team, because he is a backup option. And as a GM, just kind of give we don't have the script, but this episode is brought to you by Pro GM. So go and give us a little abbreviated.
Oh, come on, man. This is an emergency podcast. I don't know if I'm going to. Look, Ultimate Baseball GM is great. It is, if you want to be a baseball GM, if you like moves like this, if you think Dana Brown's the coolest thing, since the other side of the pillow, then I would say go get Ultimate Baseball GM. Go to ultimatebaseballgm.com. I want you to check it out in your Google Play Store or Apple Store. Download it. Become a GM. Grab the Astros. You can download current rosters. You can download, not current rosters, but you can download all the real teams. You can have all the real minor league teams. It's so much fun. You won't want to miss out. You can get your buddies in with it. That you can play offline. You can play anywhere you want to. You can actually set your salary cap and your spending as high as you want. But be careful, because you might do like I did. Have a 3-year successful run to the playoffs and get fired because you're in debt. So don't do what I did. Go be the ultimate GM. Be a world champion with that. And yes, just so y'all know, we are in East Downtown. It is not busy right now. Y'all should come check it out. We're about to head to the game here soon.
Yes. So I know that also Ronel Blanco officially made the roster. This is big news for him. He's probably going to be the bulk piece. Let's say, I don't think they're going to go to a opener per se, but if they did, like if they had somebody like exit after 2 innings, then they'll bring in Ronel Blanco or something, or if they need a 6th starter. But if you look at what the Astros are doing, they have a lot of off days in April, so I don't think that they need a 6th starter. But if you have somebody exit early, or if you need somebody to pitch extended inning, get one of those old-fashioned saves, 3 innings, I think Ronel Blanco can do that. That's what the Astros have been doing. And if you've noticed what they've been doing, they've actually kind of limited him to 3 innings. And so he's not fully stretched out, but that means that he is able to come in for 1 inning. He's also able to come in for 3 innings. But if he comes in for 3 innings, he may be done for maybe 3 or 4 days. So it's something like that. So I think that's awesome. I think that it was a little bit of surprise to see even Salazar say that he was surprised that he made the roster. everybody thought that Corey Lee, especially that he didn't have bad spring training, he showed with the bat. And this was not a bad look on Corey Lee. This is the fact that Dana Brown is like, yeah, this guy is our future. We want him to get everyday playing time. We don't want him rotting on the bench. I think somebody said that earlier. But this is definitely a situation where, hi, Brett. So there's Brett right there. So definitely, I think this is a move that caught people off guard, but I agree with it. Now, Dearden is another reason they want him to get some more playing time at AAA.
Right.
And like he only had 20 or so at bats at AAA. He wasn't successful, but that was a small sample size. So I'm not too worried about that situation. No. I think the Astros saw some positives in him. And if they need somebody, I don't knock on wood, I'm at a picnic table right now. But if somebody gets injured and they need somebody to come up and be everyday left fielder, right fielder, whatever situation, center fielder, whatever the case is, if one of the center fielders is not like doing what they need to, I think Dearden can come in and do the job.
Well, there's a lot of people on here and in comments and in DMs talking about Jake Myers. Oh, Jake Myers made it. Look, Jake Myers is going to make it until he's not making it. He's going to be on this team until he absolutely fails. Top prospects get all the leash in the world they need to be able to be successful. I mean, look, we just had news of Christian Pache, who was one of the top prospects in the Braves organization, just got let go or just got cut by the Oakland Athletics, which is absolutely insane. This kid was all the buzz, and they're talking about this kid for the last couple of years. Now he's gone. So Jake Myers squarely knows what's going on. And like I mentioned in spring training, Eric, I talked to him about that. I talked to him about his swing. I talked to him about his bat, how he was feeling. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Jake Myers. He's not going away. He will come back to form, and if he does, the competition for center field is going to be hot because him and Chas McCormick are going to push each other, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. So there were some shockers on this roster moves, and I'm not surprised. I don't know what's going to happen when Michael Brantley comes back. I know that they said that he's not going to come back till late April, if that. So we'll see what happens. So I think between Diaz and Jolks, they're going to see who's playing better. But I think that if Diaz is doing half of what he did at the end of spring training, this kid could be the Astros DH by he could be the everyday DH. I'm gonna go on record and say that Diaz could be Astros everyday DH by the end of the season. I just think that this kid's bat is good enough if he figures out at the big league level, and so he could be a catcher every once in a while too. But I just think that we saw that home run yesterday. We saw that grand slam the other day. I think once he gets comfortable, the sky is the limit for this kid.
Hey, Eric, let's do this. Let's start walking over the stadium while we wrap this show up. What's that? How's that sound?
Okay. I need to put this up in my car real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got yeah, this is mobile. This is live. You don't get this from any other freaking podcast. I am not even lying. If you look back, I'm going to turn around. Right behind me, you will see Minute Maid Park. You see the retractable roof. That's where we're headed. This is exciting stuff. It is the last exhibition game of the season, and we are heading to the park to go watch these major leaguers play. Eric, you might want to mute your mic. Oh, never mind. You're on. Hey, this is a new thing. We may do this more often. We'll be here opening day. I'll be getting here like right at 5:00. So I'm not going to be here. I might make the ceremony where they drop the cloak over the banner, but I'm excited about being here opening day. I hope if you guys are here tonight, if you guys stop by and see us, we're in the club section. Now, Thursday, we're with all the regular people in the upper deck, so come say hi to us. We'll do a little fifth inning meetup. The start of the fifth inning on opening day at St. Arnold's in left field, so you'll have to come check us out. We're here, dude. We're now, and it's so much fun. Baseball season is here. It is Christmas in March. And look, Cobos Q, hold on. Cobos Q behind me. If y'all come before or after a game, come check out my guy, Raul. He does a bang-up job, and they're actually having the World Series trophy show up here, I believe, tomorrow. And then on opening day, they're going to have festivities. Mark Drew's going to be filming a video from 3 to 5. Yeah, Eric's going to get brain freeze sucking down that margarita there. Are we
Hey,
allowed to do that
shush.
live on air?
That was water.
Oh, that was water. My bad. You ordered diet water, right?
Yes.
Hey, we're going to keep the distance between us because I don't want to get an echo. But yeah, who else brings you a podcast walking to the stadium? Now I got to be careful not to cross the street and get hit. So let's hope that it's not man down with H-Town Wheelhouse because people in Houston, they may be nice, but they're crazy drivers.
Well, I almost got hit the other day getting the gold jersey, so don't forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric was on his phone. I was like, "Are you playing Pokemon Go?" Because that used to be a thing. People used to get hit. Some dude walk off a cliff playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So somebody brought up Seth Martinez, and I know we haven't talked about Seth Martinez, but I think that he was pretty much a given. I think this guy is undervalued by a lot of people. What he did last year was great, and I think that he's probably make sure I don't get hit. He was one of the last guys kind of in the bullpen, so to say, but he probably is the most valuable. He can come in, pitch multiple innings, and he could just get the job done for the Houston Astros. So I just think the Astros have the best bullpen in baseball. The pitching staff has taken a hit with Lance McCullers going down. They lost Justin Verlander. But I think with what Farmer Valdez can do, what we can see from Hunter Brown, and wasn't there a building here?
Yeah, dude. Yes, they tore it down. Part of the downtown project. Yes, they tore it down. There used to be some really nice apartments. I was like, one day I'll live in these apartments.
Yeah, I wanted to live in these
how
apartments.
I could live with them. Yeah, I would have to. I couldn't afford living down here.
Hey, I think I can afford them now.
Well, yeah, I could afford them now.
Since it's dirt.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe we get some free local artist promos here on the wall as I walk up. Money Man Blackout, the sequel. There we go.
So
got to catch this album.
So the Astros bullpen, I think, is loaded. The rotation is a lot of people are a little worried about because it's not as strong as last year's rotation. You can't replace Justin Verlander, but just like Jeremy Pena, you weren't asking him last year to replace Carlos Correa. You're asking him to just be the best Jeremy Pena he could be, and that's what he was. And so I think that's what you can do from Hunter Brown, and really, Farmer Valdez needs to. It's hard to ask him to be better, but he needs to just be a little bit better. So.
Yeah. Okay. So do we cross with the red hand up, or do we wait?
It's still green.
No, the light's green, but the hand's red. Okay, we are jaywalking right now. If we get arrested and run over, this is on Eric. He's right there. And look, I'm first in line. I'm going to get run over first.
Yeah,
See how it is? See how it is. So, yeah, man, we're walking up to the stadium here. But, yeah, I said, Seth Martinez, is a phenomenal reliever. He is going to do the job well. Ronel Blanco is going to do the job well. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sitting here watching cars go by, almost getting hit here. Got some kids behind me. People don't even know they're live on the internet. Hey, guys, say hi to Mom. You're live on YouTube, Locked on Astros. Say hi. Yeah, we got some fans. We got some young fans up here. Hey, check us out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right? Locked on Astros. We're your team every day. There's Eric, and I'm Brett. Check us out. That's right, yeah. All right, we got that, man. We got that. So, yeah, I love the moves. I think David Brown's a smart dude. I like his explanation of Corey Lee, and it makes a whole lot of sense. Look, this team without Jose Altuve is still better than 80% of the teams in Major League Baseball. And that's what we have to remember is even in the
midst a big hit, though.
Of injuries. No, I'm not saying it's not a big hit, but I'm just saying if there's any team that can weather a storm like this, it is the Houston Astros.
Mauricio Dubon is our primary, our best defender at second base, and David Hensley is our best offensive guy at second base. So,
It's funky
yeah.
right now.
So,
Ooh, that was the sight that smells of.
but like we've dealt with in the past, as long as other guys kind of turn it up, it doesn't really matter what those guys do. So if we get what we get from Alvarez, oh yeah, I mentioned that we were going to talk about it. I really think, and I think McTaggart mentioned it earlier, don't read too much into Alvarez batting second right now. In fact, they had a lineup switch where Bregman was batting second, and then they had Alvarez batting third, or third or fourth, and then they switched it. So I think this is just an opportunity to get Alvarez some more plate appearances during spring training because he had a shortened spring training, like I've been saying on the podcast. So, what do we do?
So go in front of me. Go in front of me. So, there you go.
Oh, you're getting echo? Okay.
I feel like you're singing the national anthem more like you. I hear you, and then I hear you again.
Oh, okay.
This is fun. It's all good. But, hey, I wonder if I can turn my camera around. No? Let's see. Should be able to.
No, you can turn your phone
you
around
the
like
stadium.
that.
No, I'm not going to do that. I can, let's see. Front camera, back camera. Here we go. All right, so here is.
What exit are we going to?
I don't know. We'll just go in here. Just want to show some people the things that are hanging up. We got Hunter Brown up there. We got Luis Garcia, Michael Brantley. We got the man, Jordan Alvarez. We got the big Ready to Rain banner over here. We're going to walk and look at this. Then we'll go inside. I wonder if they'll let us keep filming while we're on, go through the metal detector like this.
We have to turn we have to put our tickets on, so no.
Oh, that's right. Well, hey, guys, look, here's the deal. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. This has been awesome. This is kind of a cool experience. We need to, like, refine this a little bit. This is fun. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. It's great. He was singing the song "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" that he heard from the Bills. Good job, guy.
And
so,
Brett, hey, they should go ahead and get themselves a Built Bar, right?
That's right. Got Built Bar. Built Bar is the best tasting bar in the business. And go to BuiltMarchMadness.com. You will vote for your favorite Built Bar. Mine is Churro Puff. And I didn't bring one. I'm kind of regretting it right now because I need a Built Bar after that walk. That was intense. So check out BuiltMarchMadness.com. Vote for your favorite Built. 50 lucky Locked On listeners will win a box of free Built Bars. And then one lucky listener out of those 50 will win a year's supply of Built Bars. So make sure that you go to BuiltMarchMadness.com and check out your free way to vote. Dude, I don't even know what's going on. Look, that's it. I'm out.
All right. Hey, guys, thank you for making Locked On Astros podcast your first listen every day. Make sure you go and subscribe to us on YouTube. Go and make us your first listen on Apple, Odyssey, Google, wherever you listen to your podcast. Make sure you go and make us your first listen.
You froze.
I guess I froze, so I think I'm trying to connect to the internet. So, all right, that's all we got, and we'll see you tomorrow, and go Astros. How do you